welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Hi. My name's Jenga. I do art. How y'all doing today? I am just trying to post a little story up. Yeah, let me post a little story here. Okay. Not like I just gave myself a heart attack and tried to post it on the very wrong account. That didn't happen. Nope. Didn't happen at all. Everything's normal. Hello, Bunny. How are you doing? Oh, Kitty wants food. Okay. Georgika, hello, lovely. How are you doing? Welcome in. How goes? I'm doing pretty good. Trying to get everything ready for traveling at the end of the week. So it's been an interesting day. Twitch TV, it's online. Done. What is this? Cancer. Summer launching. What? I'm starting to get like, I don't know, people reaching out for things, and I'm having a hard time with some of them telling them like which ones are like bots or scams or actual interested people, which I guess, I mean, that's a good thing, but also, I don't know. It has to be a joke. This stream literally started exactly on midnight. I shouldn't be up this late. Ronnie! It just means you have to stay up. It just means... I'm sorry. This is the time I'm streaming for StreamINK. This is the time. This is the way. And I've been thinking about that, actually. I've been wondering if for Halloween, if what I should do is like a day stream instead, like just stream all day, like kind of like a co-work stream, and we just get done whatever we can art-wise, because then that opens me up for the evening for Halloween, which would be nice, because it would be nice to see family before I have to leave. And then also it makes it so that I can go to bed early if I need to, because I'm going to get up super duper early the following morning. So I've been thinking that through in my little noggin. If Halloween I stream earlier, because the other thing is that Mocha's daycare package is today was the last day in it, so it's like, well, I'm not going to get another one until after I get back anyway. So why spend that money now when I could just spend that money later? Though y'all, they showed me how. Okay, so her daycare place does like a points reward thing, and I always see it. Like, I see the thing pop up on the website and all that jazz. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't know how to find it. I'm sure I don't have that many points. That's incorrect. That's infactual. I have many points because they give you 1 point for every dollar. It also helped me realize how much I've spent on Mocha since I got her. And so we're nearing the end of the year, right? We still have 2 months left. And let me do this math really quick here. When they're like, oh, a dog is cheap, it's simple, you know, they don't cost that much money. So I have spent, since I got her in February, probably 7,000, I think. And I'm like, why am I like, I'm like, why is my savings, why is it like only going up a very, very tiny amount instead of the normal leaps and bounds it does once I stabilize? It's like, oh, okay, well, that's why it's all going to a puppy. It's all going to a dog. So I have to like reevaluate her daycare. I don't want her to not go at all, but I gotta figure something out, because that's a lot of money for a little puppy. And is she worth it? Yes. Is my sanity worth it? Also, yes. But yeah, it's not cheap. And I forgot about that. I forgot about that because like so how many months is that? So it's I got her partway through February. So let's be even Stevens. Let's do March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So I've spent about $1,000 a month on Mocha. I don't know why I'm shocked. I'm really not. Hello, Sparkling. Hello. How's it going? Because with my other dog, Murphy, her end of life care, I was spending about between I was about 12 to $1,500 a month on her. The only cheap pet is a pet rock is True Tensor. It is. It is. It really is. But I'm hoping that now that she's like over the puppy stage, like a lot of those honestly, when I think about it, not necessarily, because the food cost is still going to be the same. The daycare is still going to be the same. She doesn't have like any big surgeries, but you know, whatever, knock on wood. The pet insurance cost is still the same. I guess I could get her cheaper treats, but I don't like doing that. Because I know how stinky the farts get on cheap treats and I hate it. They get so stinky. I don't like it. Also, she's not stinky anymore. She had a bath at daycare. And the thing that I like really wish they would have told me before I paid for the bath was I have more than enough points. I could pay for like so many baths because you redeem the points and then you get like a gift certificate. She's like, yeah, you have so many points that like you max out the maximum gift certificate. So basically, it's like I have to take the gift certificate or have to redeem the points to get the gift credit, and I'm not allowed to redeem any more points until I use up that entire gift credit. Like what? She could get like almost 3 baths on one redeem. So there's that, I guess. Y'all. Anyway, so today is also she is sleeping on the couch. She went to the big couch because that's where I was sitting when I was eating dinner and doing some things, finishing up some work. But she's sleeping on the big couch. Nice clean puppy. Uh, so for us, today is the 29th, which means that it is Quilt and that's Elsby's day. I've got it pinned up to the top right there. They already finished their stream and their quilt. Their art was so cute. It's so, so comfy. It's so, so comfy, y'all. The baby girl has upgraded to the big couch. She did. Croissant, she did. Baby girl did. Which honestly, like, I don't know. I have like, I have like okay. So when I had my other puppy, my other dog, Murphy, so before Mocha, I had Murphy. And on the big couch, Murphy would always lay on one end of the couch. Like she loved that couch, but she laid on it so much that like I ended up having to get, or I didn't have to get, I had the extra fabric, but I made a cover over the couch cushion because she would go there and she would like dig into it a little bit and then she'd do her circle and then she'd lay down. And the couch is a fabric covering. So I made like a cover that went over it that's like a anti-molding, like water resistant, very nice fabric that I bought at like an upholstery fabric store, because I wanted to make pillows one time, and I did make the pillows one time, but I had extra fabric. And I'm conflicted because like that cushion I put on, because all the cushions are interchangeable. I put it on the chair because it's just a single cushion. And I kind of wish Mocha, part of me is like, oh, why can't she just lay there? And the other day, the last few days when she's been home, she has. She like goes up there, she sniffs it, she like does a little circle and she lays down and curls up on it. And there's something about it that I'm like, because I mean, Murphy passed away many, many years ago, and that cushion and that cover have been washed many, many times. But you know, you don't know. You don't know. So I kind of wish she would just sleep on that. Um, because it makes me think that it's like, oh, it's like Murphy is also watching over her because I'm a silly Billy like that. But yeah. I want to be that cat. Oh, of her drawing? Yes, we should show that. We should show this drawing on stream so that we all know what we're talking about. Hello, Kanta. Hello. How are you? She did the thing. She did the thing. She did the thing. Chica. She did it. She slept there. She went to the place. I think I think, oh, did somebody else post? Oh, oh, that's cute. Okay, very nice. Where's Quilt? There's Quilt. Open in full view. Where is hers? There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so, the colors are so good too. You're sketching some more? Oh, are you doing more tiny glade sketches? Let's head over and take a look at, so I think I've got Instagram up, but that's fine. Let me switch it over to the correct Discord. There you go. And then, there we go. And some other environments. Okay. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Very nice. I wanna see you when you're done. This is just so, like, it's so nice. It's just so, so nice. And I thought when she was making it, she's like, man, I wish I could just have this quilt. But you'd have to have a lot of skill to do that. And part of me is all like, I could ask my sister because I would love to have a quilt like this. So nice. My sister is like, she's got all the quilting stuff. She's a quilt master. Though I'm sure if you say it, you ask her, you tell her that, she'd be like, no, no, I'm not. But I really love it. The colors, they're just the palette and it's like the proper saturation for it. All the applique would take forever. It would, and you would need to like line so much of it up perfectly that it just, but I mean, like if you have a machine that you can program to do some of that, then I would think that you could get away with it. I'm gonna do all of them. Let's go to the top. Let's just go to the top. Let's see what people have been doing. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of cozy things, and then you come to mine. And it's like, I feel like I didn't read the assignment properly. Ooh. That's fun to make like the stuffed animals out of a patterned cloth like that. I like that. Aw. This is also cute. I saw this one on Blue Sky. Bees, birds, and flowers. Aw. So one piece, sharks, music, and drawing. Nice. That's like what quilts are supposed to be like, right? Oh, he's friggin' eepy again. Poor bunny. Ooh, nice. Ah, this one's nice. It's a denim quilt. I also really like this one because I love how floofy the edges of the quilt are like that. And then it like mimics the round floofiness of their fur and the poofy pillow. Also the stitches here. I'm really digging a lot of the shape language in this one. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but their stuff has been just like sending me the last few days. It's a Deadpool and a quilt, and oh, he's in everything. These are so silly. They really are. Quilting hurts my brain. Give me a clothing pattern I can figure out super easy, but mathing squares, nope, can't do. I can't do either. Oh no, I've been diagnosed with being a silly Billy. What am I gonna do? Hey Tao, how's it going? Ooh, Quilt Witch. Doing all the cozy things. This hurts. Aw, just reading a nice book. You're just reading a nice book. Sparkling, this is you. It's you. This is nice. It you. This is a quilt I would never want to make. Like this would, I think I would go crazy. Quilt crazy. Tired but happy. Finally got art done. You did? Did you share? Ooh. Did you think about what the gnome Gusbin's hair looks like under their pointy little hats? Oh my gosh. The EP. You already shared in the Discord. Okay, well then let's go to the Discord. Jenga's super secret hideout. Hi, gnome. Ooh. I was gonna open it. Oh, there we go. Heck yeah! Check this out! You're coming up through the floorboards. I like the little, like almost like watery lines that you have going on there because they're going through the floorboards and they're transparent. I like it. I like it, Tao. It's good. He's good. Oh, somebody said did something before I could. Yeah. Well, I see your heart. And a frongo. All right. Let us. It's been a struggle. What? Oh no, Ronnie. Well, we're about to head over to the art screen, so you'll see what you threw at me. How dare. I sure hope I'm normal when I get there. I sure hope I'm normal when I get there. Darn it. Hey Sam, how's it going? How goes? Okay. I'm setting back the StreamINK. Okay. Okay. Your potion hit the glass. Your potion hit the glass. I wish I was smart and knew a way to like program that so that if it was on a particular scene, it would like bounce it back. But I don't know how to do that. And I don't think you necessarily can because like there'd be a lot involved in that. It would be like an if then. It'd have to be some sort of an if then statement, but with Twitch redemption points. So if it's not on that particular scene, then somehow the points would have to be automatically given back to you. And I don't know if you can do that. Maybe you can. It sounds like it should be a smart, elegant thing that you can do. It's storming there. Yo, it is weird. Okay, so it is really, really weird here right now. Um, let's see if you can include an if this then that. You could do an if this then that statement. But I don't know if it would like still take your points. That's the problem. That's the issue. I guess I could do an if this then that and like do a different animation, but that would take some thinking. And then you'd still be out your points. I mean, it should be simple if you have separate codes for the scene. So it does switch out the scene, but what I'm saying is, oh, hello, C Art. How are you doing? How have your painting classes been going? Have you done any more? It's 71.6 and yeah, that's okay. So that's what's happening here. So like the high was 85 today and it's still like 60 something outside and it's going to be in the high 70s tomorrow and then on Halloween and then it's supposed to thunderstorm and then on Halloween it's supposed to rain a little bit and then the high ends up being like 50 something, 59. And then Friday is when it tanks. So we'll see how it goes. If this scene, then do this. You've been teaching pumpkins for Halloween. Nice. That's my fault for trying to throw a potion at someone in a giant snow globe. I just lose the points. That's true. I guess that would be true. So like how I would think it would have to go is because right now what it is it's you redeem the points. I should actually not have that on the screen now. You redeem the points and it throws the potion. The potion switches out, but the potion, how I have it actually coded is it throws the potion and then after that, mix it up, presses a hotkey, and then in OBS, pressing that hotkey turns off particular scenes and turns on one particular scene. And then it waits for a period of time and then it presses another hotkey and so it switches back to the primary PNG tuber. What I would have to do it as is if this, so, and the condition would have to be if on this scene, like if on the main scenes, the potion is thrown, and that's one animation. If this animation is thrown, and then this sequence of hotkeys gets touched. But if not, then it would have to just be a different, it would just have to be a different animation for the throw, and I would just animate it like throwing and bouncing back or something. But I would have to do that if statement, that else statement for different, like every single non-scene, and that would be a lot. Because like the globe is in a different spot, or like there might be scenes that it doesn't appear at all. So it's something that I'd have to do like a think on, like how the order of that operation would have to go. And even if it can. Yeah, bring warm things. I will try to. I did purchase a knit sweater today. I did purchase a knit sweater today, like in anticipation that I'm like, I should probably have something a little warmer. And then I have like these nice warm waterproof boots that I'm gonna bring. They're like fleece lined, I think. Because they're snow boots, but they're like fashionable, but not like heels. They're like practical fashionable because I don't like, you have a winter jacket. Yes, I have a winter jacket. I did almost buy a pea coat just because I've never had one and they had one, but I was like, no, I don't need one. I have a winter jacket. I will be fine. It's just not as fashionable. That's all. It's a bit out of fashion. I kind of fell out of the fashion loop this last year because my money was going to many other things that dealt with the house. So okay, So we are going to work on our quilt artwork today, which is this little cutie, and I like it. It's not necessarily my favorite drawing out of all of them that I've done so far. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Not my, I don't feel like it's my strongest. So we are going to use this as an opportunity to kind of like experiment and be bold with these colors. Let's see how bold we can get this kind of stuff. He's kind of cute. He is kind of cute. I just don't think it's like one of my strongest ones, and I still want to get like some exploration out of it. So where's my main brush? Here it is. So I'm going to try and go very, I want to see like how bold and bright and brilliant we can get these colors. Like a lionish red panda-esque werewolf thing. Yeah. And it's like, what are those things? What was that? The borrowers? That's what it reminds me of. The borrowers. Which I know that I read in grade school, or I was read it in grade school. He's definitely cute, yeah. I can't remember. I was either read it in grade school or I read it. I don't remember much about it because there was like another series that was very close to it that I also read, and it was a family of like these little creature-like things. But either way, that's what it kind of reminds me of, I guess. So I am just trying to super wet this down because that worked pretty well actually for yesterday's. It made it very, like, over wetting it, like, made it nice and flat and good. Let's get a little bit more on the back end here. Make sure it's good and settle it in here. What? What is going on? Oh, Nina, hello, welcome in, lovely. Hello, Nina, hello, Raiders, welcome in. Hi. My name's Jenga. I do art. How y'all doing today? How are you doing, Nina? How are your StreamINKs coming along? I'll give you a little shout out. Y'all, Nina is a super duper sweetie. She recently started streaming and discovered her recently, and her stuff is absolutely wonderful. You gotta check her out. Please give her a follow. We've been raided. I'm freaking out. Don't freak out, Ronnie. It's all okay. It's all fine. Nina, how was your stream? How did it go? Do you have anything? We like to do something called the art tax. Do you have anything to give me for the art tax? Anything you would like to share with the rest of chat? And you can see, Raiders, this is just showing some examples of the work that I have done so far, because I'm both a digital and a traditional artist here on Twitch. It's just we're focusing on traditional art right now because of StreamINK. I was about to push my chair back, and I should make sure Mocha didn't like sneak in and lay behind me. She has not. It was awesome, doing great when it comes to StreamINK. A few more days to go. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So my goal was to make sure that I had everything inked out, like all the prompts drawn and inked out, and I made that goal. We did accomplish that. So now it's just the process of going through and painting them. So that will take a little bit longer, but that's okay. I'm terrible when it comes to posting stuff. Can share Insta, but it's way different than what I do on stream. If you want to show, so this is your opportunity to show off whatever it is you want to show off. If you want to show us your Insta, then you can give us your Insta. If you want to show us a photo of what you were working on in stream, snap a photo, drop the link in stream. If you want to do both, give me both. This is your opportunity. This is your chance to show off whatever it is you'd like to show off. And I want to give you that space. And I can show you, like, so I'm just trying to tape this one down for now because this is Quilt. Okay, no worries, no worries. I can show everybody. So we can go to our StreamINK calendar here. You can see here, if you see a heart on a day, it means that the artwork is totally completed. And if you see a little ghosty, it means that it's inked and it's just waiting to be painted. So we are working on Quilt today. So we got a little ghosty here, and I anticipate being able to switch that out to a heart. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get ahead and like do additional pieces on top of the ones for the daily, but I don't know. I'm not sure how Thursday's gonna play out. If on Thursday I end up doing a day stream, maybe I will be able to get more than one piece done. It's just, I know that Friend is a pretty complex piece as well, because this is Friend. So, but we'll find out. We'll get there. We'll get there. Head on back here. There we go. I want it right here, and I don't know why, but this has got to come like that. It's like it doesn't. What is going on? I wonder if I bumped it with my head or something. Okay, you ready? Awesome. Yeah. Put the link in chat. Drop it like it's hot. All right. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, you're showing them all off. Let's go. One sec here. Let me just plop it into the right browser. And we'll switch out to this. Y'all, check it out. This is what I'm saying. Y'all, if you are not following Nina, you need to follow Nina. Like, look at these. It's the story of a little balloon that wants to be a ghost, basically. And that's where they find acceptance. They end up finding like a little group. So this one I'm guessing is Quilt, right? They found, is that a little swamp monster? What? That's so cute. So they found, so just a little ghosty, like, she's like, oh man, you've also been, oh, Mouse Queen. Oh, somebody, why is little ghosty sad? And I'm gonna also click your Instagram link. It's probably gonna pop up in this, and we're gonna go back. There we go. I wanna know why the ghosty is sad. Oh, okay, Sparkling. The Mouse Queen died. Okay, they're sad because the Mouse Queen died. Aww. And then we're, oh, yeah. This one was for Charm. Isn't this so cute? It's such a good one for Charm. Sorry. I love these. Are you gonna have these like, because these all tell a story. So are you going to have them like in a book or something? Like, is there gonna be a way for people to be able to get a hold of this story itself? I'm also gonna take a, it's my favorite, the Charm one, Wink Wink. I love the Charm one. It is so precious. I love it. I love the Charm one. And I love this one where they're around the campfire. Like if I had to choose out of these, like the top 3, it's the charm, it's the little campfire. Where was this one? I don't know. I think it may be this one where the little balloon sees all the ghosties. Make a storybook and a coloring book? Yes, excellent, excellent. I am down for that. I'm down to have some of that. Also, here is Nina's Instagram. It's just Nina Jane Art, if you're so inclined. Ooh, I like that. I love it. So give her a preemptive follow, right? You need to start posting. Yeah, it's hard though, right? Because like we also all know that like Instagram's doing that AI algorithm thing. I know like with my stuff, so I'm taking photos of my traditional art and I'm not too concerned about like the AI doing something because I always stage my art. But for that stuff, like I'm just putting it up. But anything that's my digital stuff now, I'm running it through at least Glaze before I post it anywhere to try and muck up the algorithm. I know I should do both Glaze and Nightshade, but it takes so long to process through both of them and I have to do it on my Mac. So sometimes like Glaze just glitches out because the GPU can only do so much in the first place. So but I at least have to do that. And then it just makes everything take longer. God, I love it. I love it. I love him so much. Nina, thank you so, so much for sending all of your chat over here, rating us. I really, really appreciate it. I super duper appreciate you. Your art, I'm gushing over it because I love it so much. Like at the very least, I want to get like a print of like Charm at some point, if that is a possibility. So thank you so, so much. If you have to de-stream, you've got to like just come down from however long it was you were streaming. I totally understand. We've got a bunch of comfy chairs. You can go, you can sit down, you can rest. I will continue on with the fun, chill art vibes for all of your friendos. Stop, go back to trying. I'm right now, I'm about to, I promise. I just want to make sure you're taken care of first, okay? But yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna head back in. We're gonna start doing some bold stuff with this piece of artwork and we're gonna see where it goes. But always pleasure, absolute pleasure to have you here. Okay. All right. So I super wetted this like I did yesterday's and it worked really well, I think, for yesterday's when I super wetted it. Because like this one ended up being not quite as warped. It looks so cute. It looks even better now that I come back to it a day later. A little chocolate dragon. Very cute. I have to get them scanned. I gotta get them scanned in. Okay. All right. So this is a really interesting piece that I've put together for this one from what I have. I'm just gonna make a drink and lurk while cleaning. Table's a mess, then sketching it for tomorrow. Okay, that sounds perfect, Nina. Sounds like a good plan. Okay. I am going to be bold. You're going to be bold. We're going to be bold. We can be bold. We're able to be bold. We're bold people. We're bold people, Jenga. You're gonna start this green. We're gonna be bold. We're gonna be bold. Be bold. I'm gonna try. It's been a while since I've been bold when it comes to painting stuff. Like the ones that I've done so far, I have not been what I would deem bold. I've been very cautious and very careful. the amount of spaghetti that I've thrown against the wall has been small. Very small in comparison to what it could be. So we're going to overwater. Hopefully I'm not overwatering too much, but then we're going to let it sit so it soaks in a bit more. Meanwhile, let's get our colors. Let's get our greens. I like Hooker's green. I like Hooker's green. I like sap green. And then I like this Viridian. It's gonna be this one right here. I'm literally just like scooping up and pooling water down onto all of the pans that I'm about to use, because I think it'll be easier if I do it like that. All right. All right, let's go. Where's my, there it is. Yeah, Hooker's green. It's like a really nice green color. All right. I had to come back to ask that. Yeah. Yeah. Put some Hooker's green in here. Because I want to see what happens after that dries. I love it. You have a nice yellow. It's pew yellow. Oh. Like I've got like this really nice greenish yellow and a lime green. Though I am pretty sure that this lime green is not light fast whatsoever. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. But I think the Hooker's green is. I know that that isn't, and I don't think this one is either, but it's pretty. And I'm interested to see like what's gonna happen as this dries. You gotta color something, be colored, and you need the right hue for the job. That's where I come in. Hooker green. So what I want to do is I want to pull in, get that out of that first. Let's pull in a little bit of this. Please check with your doctor if it comes out green. But what are they, a medical professional? I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know if this will dry. There's so much water and there's so much pigment on it. This will be interesting. This is going to be real interesting when I'm done here, chat. You know, like House. I know Dr. House. I, for some reason, a lot of House, like, things have been popping up. Like, clips have been popping up on my algorithm on Facebook. Y'all, that was an interesting show. I never watched it. I missed it. I missed out on the House. For sure I did. Still haven't decided if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm not sure. I'm so curious to see how this is gonna... How's this even gonna dry? It's trying. You can see like it's moving and everything. It's like trying to figure itself out. Okay. That guy was a doctor. Partially nostalgia for the show, but also because Jack's films did cosplay of him. The discussion about his practice flared up again. Oh? Who's Jack? Okay, I'm very out of the loop. Who the heck is Jack's films? Who's that? Are they somebody with a little film camera? Are they going around making their own movies? Some YouTuber. Oh my gosh. Ain't that the way though? It's usually one of them YouTubers. You know, you can make good money as a YouTuber once in a while. I heard that from Gertie. So I don't talk too much about work stuff, but something came up and I had to talk to one of my vendors. And I had to, just check in with them, ask them a couple questions about a pending order. And I was talking to, our person, and they're like looking over the order. And what they ended up saying, they're like, oh, yeah, the person with the mother that clearly didn't love them. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, and she's like, their name, and I won't say their name, right? But their name was like a very old fashioned, like a super duper old fashioned. And so the person's like, that mother was out for blood when they named this child. I'm like, oh no. Oh, jeez. And I'm here like, hey, whatever it takes to make it so that my vendors can like easily remember one of my customers' orders. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that. Whatever you got to do on your end. Trying to stop it, making it worse. half the time you come across an article that's like, it's crazy YouTube stuttery, and every time it's just like, oh, how did that work out? I mean, it worked out fine. They knew exactly what I was talking about. Sometimes there's just some orders have to have, their hand has to be held, and it just happens to be one of those orders. I don't like those orders. Normally, I don't like them simply because I want to be the one to be holding their hand in the production facility, and I can't because I can't physically be there. But, you know, you do what you can. I really like what happened here, and I was trying to like replicate it here, and there's too much water to do it. I don't want one that's got like a white in it. I want something that's got a blue in it. It's kind of nice to just like go all out with this and see what's gonna happen. Feel like, hey, whatever happens, happens. Oops, that way. It also helps right now that I'm using a flat, though this is a shader. Maybe I should use a stronger flat brush. I was running the tech today while also drawing, so I was unable to set up a ray to you. Oh my gosh! Sierra, don't worry about it. You were doing all the work. You were putting all the work in. No worries. Thank you for thinking of me though. How did your stream go? This channel is meant to be hangout, vibes, chill. I do not expect anybody to have to do anything. I am here to learn how to paint, learn how to do stuff, especially with StreamINK. Oh my gosh, it was drawing, so we got 8 subs. Heck yes! That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. That's freaking awesome, man. That part is still not dry. It's never gonna dry. I'm wondering if I should like just take. Went to the Natural History Museum. You drew some dino bones. Oh man, I miss LA. I miss being able to just go out and do that kind of stuff. Just being in SoCal in general. But there are pluses to where I'm at, where I live. There are pluses. One of them, of course, being cost of living. But it's also quiet. Like and I was like looking at it. So like on my block, you know, there's my block and then there's the houses across the street, right? I miss being out of the craziness sometimes. Yeah. And how my house actually how like the houses on my side of the street are situated, there's only 3 of us, and then on the other side, the same space is taken up by 5. So like I have extra space, I guess you could say, on either side of me. So like I'm not living, I really appreciate not feeling like I'm living on top of a bunch of people. That is something that I definitely do not miss. I remember like I had issues with my apartment in Vegas with sound and people playing like really, really loud music. Like it was so bad and it got to the point where I had to like start filing complaints. And then like the property management company, they're all like, stop calling security on them. We need you to just start calling the police. I'm like, are you serious? And they're like, yeah, it's the only way to like help us build the case. I'm like, oh my God. So then I had to start calling the police on them. But it was bad. It was like I was getting 3 hours of sleep a night, and it had gone on like that for 3 months straight. And even when I tried to talk to them about it, they weren't nice about it. Let's just say that they weren't nice about it. So I was walking my dog. I was walking my dog like a couple blocks away, and we were passing this house, and like the music was just loud and thumping, and you could hear it from outside the house. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna hear this music. I'm gonna hear it. And I'm like, no, I'm not. They're like a block. Well, I guess it was a block because it was on my side of the block and it was at the end of the block, and then it was like across the street and a couple of houses down. So a block and a half, I guess. But like didn't hear it because they were too far away. Everyone's like just spaced out. So like you can play your music loud if you want to, and your neighbors are not gonna necessarily hear it. It's so nice. It's so nice. Like I have this privacy. And then the way that the properties around me are, like I don't see anyone in a backyard really, because like the houses on the other side that are on this giant block, the lot is so long that their house is like the house is almost half an acre away before you get to their house, and these other houses just have like a giant backyard. That's nice. I will say that it was really windy today, and I went out, and that black walnut tree, a giant branch fell off of it again. I do not know what's going on. We had really, really, really bad winds, and we had a tornado touchdown. When was that? It was during summer-ish. Whenever that was, I had a giant branch, like a ginormous branch on the tree, like get severely damaged. And I had to pay a company to come and like come up and like actually like cut the branch off and professionally remove it. And ever since then, I've had like other giant branches just start falling off, and I don't know if I should get like a forester out here or someone out here to like take a look at the tree to see if the tree is okay or what. Hey, puppy. Mocha just woke up from her nap. Hi, honey. How are you? Are you doing okay? Yeah. You look very tired. You look very tired, sweetheart. Yeah? Do you want up? No? What do you need? Her? Do you want up? No. Mocha came in, she said hello, and she's walked away. I guess she didn't want up. I wonder if I should go out there and see if she has to go potties. Ugh. This is drying. We are literally watching paint dry right now anyway. And I can't do much else with it because it's touching stuff. And I need this to dry before I can put more on it. Though these greens, they're bold. They are bold and they are bright. And that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. At least she won't bark as much. Mocha? She didn't. She did a weird. You know what? She hasn't really barked at all since we got home. She's whined and whimpered. It does make me wonder why. Oh no, I take that back. She did bark a lot. She did bark a lot. So I hadn't cordoned off. Oh, thank you for the posture and the hydrate. I hadn't cordoned off and the stretch. Oh my gosh, Tao, you're looking out for me. I forgot to cordon off the bedroom, and she went upstairs and she started barking. She was freaking out, and I let her. I don't know why she was barking. Turns out that the blankets on top of the bed were all like in a giant jumble, and she was scared. She didn't know what it was. Hi, puppy. Yeah. Oh yeah. You got an itch? Can I help scratch it? Yeah. Do you want to say hello? Mocha want to say hello? Come here. Come up. Come up. Puppy. No, come back. Come back. Come back. Come back, baby girl. Come back here, honey. Just sitting and watching. You still haven't cleaned Nina. You gotta, well, maybe you need the time to rest. Rest and chill out. Yeah, baby girl? What's wrong, Milka? What's wrong, baby? Oh, come here. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, yeah, up. It's up. Yeah. Did you have an accident outside or out in the family room? Mocha's looking the art. She's inspecting it. She's inspecting the art. She's inspecting my brushes. My brushes okay? They okay? Okay. All right. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna put up a quick BRB so I can take care of Mocha. I will be back in a few minutes. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. If you didn't during the ad break, use this as an opportunity time. What are you doing, baby? Hold on. Let's see if I can get her. Let's see if we can get her. Do you know where Mocha is? Y'all know where Mocha is? Where is she? I can't find her. Where'd she go? Mocha, where are you? Where are you, Mocha? Oh, there you are. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, I'm glad we found you. I'm glad we found you. Yeah, that's a good girl. Do you not need to do anything? Are you okay? Yes, it is. It is. It's one of her favorite toys. She's so tired, y'all. She gets like this after daycare days. This is usually what she's like after a daycare day. I have to adjust. Oh, that was a lot of noise. I definitely have to adjust the filter thing that I have on the mask blend that I have on this. Hold on. I'm going to do this now because it is bugging me so much. Filters. Let's change that shape just to a rectangle. And then we center that. Let's put this to 0. What? Oh my gosh. It's freaking out. There we go. Yeah, Mocha. And then I should be able to feather it, yeah. Almost, now it won't. That's not what I want. Well, it does most of the job. Outer. Nope. Why can't things just work the way I want them to? Yeah, it's good. Oh, baby girl, what are you eating? Honey, you're so tired, baby. Okay. I loved that. One of my favorite toys as a kid, so I guess I'm like an animal. All good, always connected better with animals. Oh no. Yeah, so instead of, I live in a small area, small town, and it's the Midwest. So instead of like having like a Lowe's and a Home Depot and places like that, like they exist in the bigger cities, but outside of that, we don't really do those in the Midwest, right? We have 2 other things instead. We have Menards and we have Farm and Fleet. And Farm and Fleet had a sale, buy one, get one free. So I got her a couple little lamb chops. But she likes that one in particular because it's got 6 squeakies on it. Yeah. Hey, baby girl. You're eepy, huh? Anyway, oh my gosh, Sachishi, hello. Hello, you turned me into a kitty. A kitty. How you doing? I was about to leave, but now Mocha's just like, she's just laying down and she's just licking my foot. I have a bad feeling that she might have had an accident. And then she came in to tell me. Well, she did come in. Actually, that's incorrect. She came in and then she left. And then she came back. So she might have tried to tell me, but she was too tired to like voice it. Do you go outside go potties? Oh, she does have to go. You're good. You're playing some card shop. Oh, interesting, interesting. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take my little baby girl out to go potties. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Baby girl is in her crate for bedtime. This is mostly dry. I think it's interesting how this is drying. I'm gonna use the blow dryer on this though, because otherwise this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna close the door so Mocha can't hear it as easily. She's very tired. She's a very good girl that is very tired. She's a very eepy puppy. Okay, here we go. That's awesome! Oh my gosh! Y'all, Tao got accepted into the reanimation collab, the one for the Gravity Falls. Congratulations! Exactly. It always starts with one thing though, right? One thing leads to another and another and another and another. So you never know. I'm so happy that you filled out the application. I'm so happy you did that. That's awesome. Yeah. When do you start doing stuff? It's mostly dry. Not good enough. Why did the duck fall on the sidewalk? He tripped on a quack. Oh no, Interstellar, you're coming in hot with the puns. How you doing tonight? He tripped on a quack. It fits the bill. Oh. How goes, how goes. Yeah, I posted was important to get back into drawing more. So I'll try to get something into the canvas at the end of the next week. Yes, good. Well, especially since now you're in an animation project, you're gonna have to get a bit more in there. Yeah. I wonder if, what if we do a little bit, what if we just do this? What if we just try and neutralize all of this here? Neutralize it with this, the quinacridone. bold of you to assume I've improved. What? You have. You have. I gotta start off strong so you can get worse later. Oh no. Why can't we all just get along? Y'all, I don't like the weather that we're having right now. There's just something weird about it. I can't, I don't know. It's got like bad omen written all over it. I wish I could go into better detail, but I can't. I don't know. Writing that high and go. Okay, sweet sleep towel. Thank you for the one more hydrate. I will do that in just a moment. Again, congratulations. What I decided to do was I started with a green. I'm like, you know what? Let's just tone it out. Let's neutralize it a bit more. And I'm mixing it with a red. So when you put two opposites together like this, what you end up getting is a gray because their hue is going to cancel each other out, which is the intention. But I'm not fully mixing it, which means that like the red and the green are kind of spreading themselves out in a really interesting way. Which I kind of think is cool. Now I need to do something about the leaf stalk here. I'm gonna take burnt umber. I'm gonna mix it with my cooker's green. See if that's the color I want for this area. Yeah. I want it to be darker in hue, but I don't want it to be too disjointed from the leaves, the leafy areas. I also think the burnt umber will work well with the background that we have right now. Let's throw a little violet or purple into this, I think. Yeah, a purple. Why am I throwing purple into it? I think one, it's because I like the combination, and plus, I don't know. Whenever I think of like looking at the stalks of like big leafy green things, it's never just green. Like when you get down to it, like you see other colors in there. So I kind of want to just, I guess, have them represented in a way. Yes. It also makes it look more like it's like a vegetable kind of thing instead of just plant. It's kind of cool. Let's do that on the other side. Ay, ay. Blinga, blinga. There's so much water on the paper that like the camera is just picking up a big old it's just shiny. It's just shiny to y'all. Let me stop for a second here. Let me stop for a second and see if I can blow dry this. Let's blow dry. this? What is this? What's going on? What's going on here? Oh my gosh, this is hello, hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, welcome in. Giddle, how's it going? Knock, knock, it's me, the cat. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let me go on over here. Welcome in. Hi. My name's Jenga. I do art. I am both a digital and a traditional artist here on Twitch, though this month we are focusing specifically on traditional art because it is StreamINK. Skittle, how are you doing? How was your stream? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I am making sure I type your name in right. There we go. See, I did it right. Howdy. How's it going? Hold on, because a potion just got thrown, so let's see. Oh, my kitty. Oh, my kitty cat. I got these noodle arms now. Hello, Sluggy. Hello. How you doing? How's it going? Oh no, now I'm a doodle. Oh jeez. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Sluggy. Colfer, hello, welcome in. Lucky Nautilus, hi. Bria Katrina, hello. Whoop Spangle, hello. Julia Noli, hello. How are all of you wonderful little people? You were working on finishing a streaming piece. Do you have something to pay for the art tax then? Nom. Yep. Tonight was Astral, Glass, and Rain with some meow to your rights. Oh no. I need to see. Yeah. Give me a screen cap. I want to see so we can show it off. My gosh, how do you transform? This is you gotta throw a potion at me. I've only got a couple potions in my alchemy box right now, but there will be more after streaming. There'll definitely be more. There's many more in the works right now. So yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I'm working on a streaming piece right now too. This was, you gotta go with me here. It's a journey sometimes with some of these. This is actually a piece for Quilt. This is the piece for Quilt that we're working on, but we did finish this one yesterday. This one was for cake. This was cakes. And then this one, I am also a featured streamer like Skittle for StreamINK, and then this was my featured day. This is for Charm. So this one's got sparklies in it, cause that's charming. But yes, Lucky, I use a couple different things to utilize to allow my PNG tuber to switch out. It's actually it's pretty simple once you get it all set up. But you use a mixture of there's an OBS plugin that you can get called like Image React, and you can use that. And then I use that in correlation with Mix It Up and OBS on top, like OBS hotkeys, in order to make it so that when a potion is thrown, it sets off like a series of queries and button presses and such and so forth. Yeah. Hattie, hello. How are you doing, lovely? How's it going? We just got rated, so we're patiently waiting for Skittle to send us a screen cap. Oh, thank you, Sluggy. Yeah, so oddly enough, I'm actually learning how to code or how to program. Oh no, my screen just went blank. What happened there? Oh, okay, I'm okay. I'm trying to learn how to program so that I can start making some additional things on stream that are a bit more like game mechanic heavy. What are you programming? So I'm starting like a baby. So somebody recommended that I learn how to like program for game stuff in Godot. And according to the Godot website, you're not supposed to jump into the program. They recommend you take the Harvard EX intro to programming, so like CS50. So I'm taking that right now. So I have to, once StreamINK is done, I can like actually focus on the first assignment. But I have to like program something in Scratch, which is supposed to give like me a good intro into programming itself. I've never programmed before. The closest I've ever done is I've done like some of this stuff. And then back in the day, I used to be a website administrator and I used to like hand code websites back in like the early 2000s and stuff. So like I taught myself HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP. I started teaching myself Ruby on Rails, but then it wasn't applicable at the time because like it was too new of a programming language. Um, I don't even think it's used at all anymore. Or maybe it like was like the jumping off point for something else. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I'm a baby. I'm a baby. Yeah, I'm excited. Like once it's just StreamINK is a big commitment, so I started like watching the lectures for CS50, but I haven't done the whatchamacallit, the who's a what's it's the assignments yet. Gotta get that Q basic down. What is that? What is that one? Here's the work in progress so far. Oh, that's right. You do a fancy thing. That's right. You do a fancy thing. Okay. This might show the Discord. Okay, it doesn't. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh y'all, if you haven't seen, this is the Cascade one, which I want to live with these bears. I just want to curl up with them. He basically is the Latin of programming language as it's dead. Oh no. Why would you want me to learn that then, Hattie? The bears are friend-shaped. They are. I love the specular highlights you got going on all around them though too. But enough about that one. This is your new one, Astral Glass and Rain. Ooh. It is a Meowderite. I see it. I see the nyan. I see the kitty cat. It's a fun language to make text adventures. Oh, is that what like they did for like all the Zork games then? Like the originals? Is that all coded in QBasic? But yeah, I don't know. I just know that like I'm starting off and I don't have any fancy terms or anything. I guess also if you right click and open in a new tab, it should let you zoom in further. Copy image. Oh, open image in new tab. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the kitty face. And just the fact that how you've got this like rendered out. Oh my god. Okay. See, that would be fun to do too. But again, I'm like a baby. And according to the intro lecture for CS50, they're not going to teach, they don't teach necessarily like how to program specifically. They'll do an overview of a bunch of different languages. Oh, look at this. Look how nice and smooth this is. But the idea is that after taking the class, you can more easily understand how to program different languages because it's like you've got a good base. Though it's annoying because like he talked about binary and the first thing I saw was like there's this row of lights that are up in the front and he then picks like a couple up to so like this is how you do 1 and 2 and then my first question is like okay well then what are you sneaky people trying to spell out with these lights that are on your stage, and then he ends up mentioning it like at the end of the lecture and he's like that's nice, unfortunately the way that the camera is set up you don't see all the lights. So it's impossible for somebody who's not like physically in the lecture room to know, which is annoying, but whatever. Because it's binary, the lights were binary. This is so nice. Oh my gosh. And I know like this is supposed to be like ice or whatever, but it feels so warm. Like I know that it's supposed to be cold and freezing, but there's something about it that makes me feel like, oh, maybe it's like a hot spring. I know it's not. But it's just, oh, I love it. I love the light coming from behind. Like popping out behind. Skittle, as always. Could be warm. I mean, the way the weather's been going, I wouldn't be surprised. For like green glass surface stuff. Ah, okay, okay, okay. I like it. I like how you're getting the light coming out like through the edge here, but it's clearly coming from behind. Like it's actually filtering through, which is freaking awesome. Freaking flippin' awesome. Ugh. I love it. I just love this so much. This is so, so good. Y'all, if you came over in the raid and you did not follow Skittle, but you came over in the raid, here's your opportunity. Click on their name, give them a follow, give them a cheeky little follow because their stuff is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Get all. Thank you. Thank you for showing your off your art. I like all your stuff though. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. I like all your stuff. It's so nice. Like you just get it's just it's nice. Okay, like wait. Oh, I gotta do it like this. Like, I mean, the environments that you create are just so like I want to know more about them. I want to live there. I want the world building. I want to know more about the worlds that you create, you know? It's just good. It's just good. So I really, really like. I really, 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 really like this one. Yeah, anytime, anytime. All that said, if you need to now chill out, unwind, do what you need to do to de-stream, please, please go ahead and do that. We're just working on ours here. I'm going to be, so the way that I'm doing StreamINK is I take the word and you'll probably chill for the next, okay, that's perfect. That sounds absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. I take the word and then I use walnut ink to put blobs onto the paper. Inspired by that word. And then I come back and I create an original like little cryptid character based off of that blob. So Quilt is one that was way more conceptual. Like actually the blobs are very made a lot of sense because they were like it was a patterned square of blobs. But then coming back and doing the cryptid, it's a little less linear. But like I can show you like the process on a couple others that haven't been painted in as well. So you can see, you can get an idea. That's another really, really good one that shows it off. Oh, like this one shows it off pretty well. So yeah, that's how I'm doing my StreamINKs. This piece is looking super cute. I saw you're using your hairdryer. Yeah, because so I will admit that I think everybody seems to think this one is really, really cute. I feel like this is probably one of the weaker ones that I've done for StreamINK this year. Which is fine. Like it's 31 pieces that I'm doing. They're not all gonna have like the same impact level. But because of that, I decided to go like really, really bold, trying different things with these paints and see how much I can push them and the paper so far. So it did mean that I put a lot of ink, a lot of watercolor and a lot of water onto the paper, and I have to use my blow dryer to dry it out. Otherwise, like it would be a 4-hour stream watching paint dry. But yeah, that is what we are doing right now. Yeah, this is interesting. So like I'm trying to put paint down, but it's almost acting like gouache in the sense that it's like pulling some of it up. because what I'm putting down is not as, it's like not as opaque as the stuff that's already down, which is kind of interesting. I'm learning. But because of that, I had an idea, and I want to see if this acts like, gouache in that sense. Gotta get the sap green deep first. This might work. It'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting if this does work. I can treat it almost like gouache. It'd be wild. It'd be very interesting type of watercolor, that's for sure. Watercolor paints. But one fun thing that I did was I like threw in for some of these areas, I was throwing in purples and blues and like yellows and stuff, because like I'm like, I want to try to push this. I want to see how far I can take something and what the true results can be from it, you know? And so far, it's been pretty cool, I think, like what I've learned so far with these paints. I really want to try these out on a cold press, not this hot press. I think they'd be really, really nice. So now I've got to figure out what I want to do for the primary character, like the main figure. And I've got a lot of greens here. I need to actually take a close. Let me take a look here at, use my camera. So this is like a cheating way to do this, but like you just use a camera to look at your photo, look at your artwork and see like what the contrast is really like. Like I'm a bit concerned. It's a very muddy kind of image right now. And it's fun to see though, like when you go back to it, like, oh, this is pretty strong. So let me see. Like here you can see very clearly, like it's gonna be a strong one because like the foreground and the background don't fight really. And where they do, I solved it as a solution. And like this one you can tell too is like, oh, okay, there's a very clear foreground, background. Here, this one is a bit more muddy, a bit more muddied. So I'm gonna have to come up with some solutions to pull the hue and the saturation out from that. To reconcile it a bit. Why didn't I think of that? It's cool using it from now. Oh, yeah. I honestly don't know who I saw. I think I saw people just like they do it like digitally. So I started doing it digitally. And then I was working on another piece for StreamINK and I was like, God, things aren't coming. It's like, I don't know if things are coming out right or if there's enough contrast in this. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to, what's a way to tell? And I'm like, oh wait, you can take black and white photos on your phone. Why don't I just use my freaking phone? Why not? There's no cheating. There's no such thing as cheating. I mean, there is. It's in context. There's no such thing as cheating in art within context. We need to use all of the tools that we have at our disposal within context. Hmm. Hey Poosh, how's it going? How it goes, how it goes. A carrot tail. Can't I? Oh no, my kitty cat again. Oh my gosh, okay, fine. A long day? Oy. Yeah? Are you able to at least relax for a bit? Casey, hello, lovely. How's it going? Croissant. Hey, Matt. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, Nomtail. Oh my god. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to like do like I'm trying to go as bold as possible, push like the watercolors as much as I can with this one. It's going pretty good. This is actually the artwork that came out of Quilt. The shapes that I had used with the walnut ink was like a quilt, but for whatever reason, when I saw it and I was like creating the character, I'm like, nah, nah. I wanted to take those sections and make it as though like they were sections of the character themselves, which meant they had to be bisected some way. So I created like this little, I don't know, like oh, I had thought of the thing and now I can't think of the thing. Can't think what they're called. They're not the rescuers. It's a book series. It's a book series from the 80s or 90s. And now I can't think of it. I had it. It actually popped into my head and I said it. I've said it on stream. Now I can't remember what it is. Did you take a nice long hot bath? Just take a nice hot bath? I haven't taken a bath in ages. I have like, y'all, it's like if you go to one of those fancy stores and you get like a bath bomb and you're like, man, I can't wait to be able to use this bath bomb. I'm gonna treat myself to this. And then like you literally never use it. Just carry it around with you for years. It's more like a wishful thinking. Like one day, maybe I'll be able to use this. Maybe I'll find purpose with this. Aisley, hello, lovely. How are you? How is it going? Heading out to have some dinner. Oh, okay, see. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're getting delicious noms. I mean, I know you are, but please get extra delicious noms for me. You have some fancy smelling Epsom salt like that. Yeah. It's like one day I'll use this. One day I hope I will. I will. And I have like 2 bath bombs that I have carried with me to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places now. Technically. Technically 5 places. I haven't used them, but they're like one day I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. I'm wondering at what point does it eventually become more of a threat? Like, I'm gonna use you one day. Keep staring at me in that drawer like that, I'm gonna use you. It's like a hollow threat. I even have, so there was a point where I was growing my own lavender and I wanted to mix it with Epsom salt to do like my own lavender bath scrub thing. I don't have the salt, but you know what? I've carried that harvested lavender from my plants 6 different places now. Has it technically been 6 places since? So there was the original place in 2020, and then there's the first interim place in 2020, and then there's 2021, and the other place in 2021, and then the temporary place in 2023. Yeah, so 6 places. I've technically lived in 6 places since 2020. That is insane to me. That's wild. Been good. How's stream going? It's going good. I have just learned, like, I think I can say confidently that like these paints are really nice to like get these pretty smooth gradients going on here. It's just I'm putting so much down. I'm like nervous about the amount of pigment I'm putting down, but I'm just like, I guess this is what I'm doing. I'm being unafraid. But that's what you gotta be, right? You can't be timid. I mean, you can still get good results. I've gotten great results with 3 of them by being timid. But it's time to be a little bolder. Yes, yes. You're just throwing it down gangster style. I'm like, I'm unafraid. I truly feel like I'm throwing a lot of spaghetti at the wall right now and seeing how it sticks. And the spaghetti is pigment. So what have you been up to lately, Weasley? It's so weird. Like I'm looking at this paint, how it's moving, and I'm like, I feel like I can manipulate it like you would manipulate oil, or how I assume you manipulate oil. But weird. It's so weird. It's kind of cool. Oh, Catastrophe, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. It does remind me, I'm gonna have to start, like, seriously, we gotta come up with ideas, chat, for how to celebrate hitting 1,000 followers. Like, what does one do? What does one do? Do we do it like some sort of a thon? So if I do it as like an a-thon, first it has to be doing on the weekend so that I can go a certain length. If you want to see a silly movie with dinos in it, check out Caveman with Ringo Starr. Caveman with Ringo Starr. What? I didn't even know wait, was Ringo a Beatle? Yes. Yes. Ringo Starr was a Beatle, right? You know, they acted. They acted though? Oh my gosh, all y'all are seeing is like a bright, like, I'm looking at the screen. You're just seeing water. Oh my god, this looks so cool though. Like, it's gonna be such a surprise when you see what this looks like, I guess. Yeah, but like, if it's a movie about dinos, wouldn't it be like a lot of, and it's got Ringo Starr in it, wouldn't it be like heckin' outdated? Like, based off of what we know about dinosaurs now? Hmm. Oh no, I messed it up. I messed it up. I'm being impatient. Okay. Sorry for the abrupt comeback and goodbye. I was just helping my friend with his story he's been cooking and released. It's been 2 hours, so hello and goodbye. Ronnie! Ronnie, when I started stream, you're all like, it's midnight. Ronnie, go to bed! Sweet sleep, go to bed! It's a common issue with any dinosaur related thing, to be honest. Like, so what are like you're trying, oh my god, go to sleep. What is it? The Samuel Jackson? Is it Samuel L. Jackson like go to bed thing? That's still a thing people do stuff with. Go the heck asleep. Go the heck asleep. Whatever. Go to bed. I'm curious. If I do this. So like, what's the latest like theory on what dinosaurs look like? Are they still sticking to the whole like they had brightly colored feathers? I think that's the last thing I knew about like what they thought dinosaurs looked like. Theropods, meat-eating dinos had feathers for sure. So like my question is like, how do we know that like what the feather colors or whatever would have been like, or the patterning on it? Because then like, so if color is based off of how particular matter bounces off within the atmosphere, but our atmospheres, their atmosphere, it was very different than what ours is. So like, would light refract and bounce differently off? Like, would a blue look like a blue back then? Like what we perceive as blue? Or even in that sense, like for the longest time, blue wasn't a color that we as humans like recognized as a color in a sense. So far, they've isolated fossilized melansomas that identify colors blue, yellow, and red. There's also structural color, so some things are knowable. So, so that's my question. So if it's a common misconception that the atmosphere was drastically different back then. Oh, okay. So it wasn't, it was pretty similar. Oh, okay. There was just like more oxygen or whatever. No. So then so that's okay, so then what's the reason that, because I thought, like I thought I was taught in grade school, so I know it was probably all wrong, right? But they said that the amount of oxygen and the type of atmosphere that they were in, but specifically the amount of oxygen that was in the air, was one of the reasons that the dinosaurs were able to be as big as they got. Is that like entirely inaccurate too? Like what's the reason? You don't have to answer if you're busy doing stuff. I just don't know. Like I don't understand. I don't know. I'd like to know. There are more trees? So that's not related to animal size? Okay. So then why were they as big as they were? There's no grass. Oh. Like how did they get that big? Because we've got animals that are like pretty big now, but like they're not as big as what dinosaurs were. Answer the question. Oh my god. Nope. No. They've all been hunted to extinction. Oh. We got some mammals that got fairly dino-sized. Like woolly mammoths were ginormous. I've been told that mooses are crazy big. And I know bisons are huge. look up the Paraceratherium. Okay, let me do this shoulder before I forget, and then I will check that out. Look that up. So if I don't look it up now, that's definitely a word I'm not going to be able to remember. Paraceratherium. What is this thing? A hornless rhinoceros. Rhinoceratoids belonging to the family Paraceridae. It was one of the largest terrestrial mammals that has ever existed and lived from the early to late Oligocene epoch. Oligocene epoch. This thing is so weird looking. The heck? Oh my gosh, it was like more than twice the size of an elephant. Jeez. As tall as a giraffe? Here's a copy paste from the bot on Danny's stream when the question comes up in chat. While we still don't know the exact composition of the Mesozoic atmosphere, it seems clear that oxygen levels were dramatically higher than today. Indeed, there may have been less oxygen back then. Instead, it was amazing evolutionary adaptations like strong hollow bones, super efficient lungs, and ultra-fast growth rates that allowed the biggest dinosaurs to get so large. Oh, that makes sense because they're like based off of birds and birds got hollow bones. That makes sense though. They're burbs. I want some super efficient lungs. Give me some dino lungs, y'all. Well, now I don't feel so silly asking the question, knowing that it's such a common misconception that somebody has it as like a thing the bot will say in their stream. He loves answering viewer questions. Paleon, it's two O's. Paleum to Danny. Their name's Danny, right? That's what you said. They do live dino digs? I wonder if they've actually come up on my recommended. I remember when I first started on Twitch, I think I saw somebody doing that. Okay, I'm gonna follow him. Paleontologist, but for basically izing instead of ist. Paleontologizing. Okay. Thank you for breaking it down like that because my brain was like, I don't get it. My brain's too smooth. Is too smooth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, I know. I might have a smooth brain, but at least I can enunciate sometimes. Actually, I can't. I ask Alexa every morning, what time is it? Usually I don't speak to my Alexa. There are only a couple things I tell Alexa to do, and usually it's, Alexa, what time is it? And then, Alexa, what's the weather like? And then, Alexa, stop. Just stop. Just stop. Those are the three things that I say to my Alexa. But like, I caught myself asking what time it was this morning, and I realized I was like slurring everything I said. And it was like, oh, what time is it? I'm like, oh no. Art of Bin, hello, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? I was just like, this isn't okay. Django, wake up, get some water or coffee, and you do something. It's too early. It is too early, but that's no reason. That's no excuse. Don't know what color to do. Actually, it's pretty good. It's brighter than everything else. It'll help out, I think. What? I'm being very responsible. Look at what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing with this hair, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, welcome back, Sparkling. I'm just cross-contaminating my water. Oh, that's no good. Oh, you just like the frog? Okay. Okay then. Okay then. I need to... So it sounds silly, but something that... So I splurged on a couple purchases prior to this trip that I'm going on. And so a couple things that I bought. I bought myself a nice thick sweater. Got myself a nice thick sweater. And then I decided to buy some face products because I haven't bought like... I've actually been out of most of my face cleaning stuff, and I've just been using like, I haven't been using actual face like moisturizer. I've just been using body moisturizer. I'm like, face, arm, skin, it's all the same in the end. Croissant. So I bought some of that. The other thing I got was a case for my iPad. Y'all, I haven't had a case on my iPad since like 2020. I've been constantly like just playing, gambling that nothing's gonna happen to this old iPad. Like this iPad is the Gen 1. Out here acting like everything's fine with it. Looks really fun and cute. Ah, thank you, thank you. I'm glad I used a lighter color on his hair here. Because I need something bright. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue into this. Wait, hold on, when did this happen? What the heck did this happen? Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm very bad at it. Like my phone, this is my phone. This is my phone. This is an iPhone 10. Are you a 10? What are you? What are you? I'm sorry, I take that back. It's an iPhone 11. What, they're on an 18 now? I've never had a case on this thing. This has never had a case. I have a case. I have like a weird wallet case that's like from Persona that it fits in, and I think I used it once. It's like a wallet case thing. It just has a protective screen on it, and the screen is like chipped and cracked, and I should probably get a new one, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I've never, I don't know. I've never like necessarily needed it, I guess. Though I think it's more like I'm just very lucky. I think more than anything else, I'm just lucky. There's too slippery in your hands. So I had a really big issue with the 7, like the iPhone 7. I absolutely hated it. And it was because it was too big for my hands. I had to have a case because I had to have like a pop socket on it. Otherwise, I couldn't hold it. It was too big. I abhorred that thing, especially since like the cell phone people made me give up my 6 and I loved the 6. And they kept giving me the runaround of like, oh, well, we can't use your 6 for this because you're switching companies, and you know the SIM cards aren't allowed to. They're all. I'm like, it's an iPhone. That's not how SIM cards work in them. Oh well, you know. I'm like, I know how SIM cards work. You're just literally bullying me. Sorry, my mic died, and I wanted to make sure that when I plugged it in, it wasn't going to port the music through the microphone again. I need some kind of cake. Oh, I embroidered a cute Mothman cover for your. Oh, that's cute. So something that I kept thinking of doing that I kept thinking that I would do is like, oh, I'll just sew like a pocket purse thing or whatever for my iPad. It'll be fine. Um, and I just never did. I never did. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going on this trip. This is the perfect opportunity for me to just get a flippin' uh, get a flippin' flappin' case for it. Go to embroider. I don't know. I've never tried so like hand embroidery, right? In case your trip is a good yeah. So like I've never tried to hand embroider anything really. Like I've tried to do cute things when I've had to sew up holes in clothes or whatever. And usually they just look lame because I don't know what I'm doing. I've done cross stitch though, but that's different. Hey, Snowy, how's it going? Hi, hi, hi. I've been good. I've been good. Just working on this piece here. Um, I wanted to kind of, I guess, experiment with this one and see how far I could push it with how much paint, how much pigmentation can like the watercolors handle and stuff like that. Hmm. Yeah, it's definitely been interesting. Like I'm learning a lot about these watercolors. especially in this one. Okay, let's see if my other theory is going to ring true then. Ooh, that is thick. You're a thick boy. A little thicker than what I want. Hmm. Okay. So if I do this, let's see what happens. I don't like it there, so I'm trying to like see it. Like, can you technically erase some of this stuff? Like, can you scrub it? Can you scrub it out? Can we scrub some of this out? Looks like you can for the most part. Good. I think this just wasn't the spot to do this bright. It's too distracting. There. Yeah, what's that? It is fun with these though to like know that I can just put a tiny little bit down, putting just a tiny itsy bitsy little teensy weensy bit down. Hey Glenn! And then I can go back and I'm like able to blend it. This isn't something you can necessarily do with European watercolors. That part's pretty cool. That part's pretty cool. There should be a little bit of darkness underneath here. Okay, and now go back with my Posca. I think that's the right choice there. Just leave them alone. Gotta pick it up and look. No, that's the pen. That's the paintbrush I need. Come back, paintbrush. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're almost done. Mm. I need to darken this entire thing. Just down there. Gotta do something down there too. All right. We got this. It's fine. It's fine. Everything should be. Oh, that's better. There. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna keep fiddling with it. I will go back with a micron. Go. All right, I'm gonna do the tape. Tape time. Oh my gosh. Such a nice clean edge. That. Look at that. Look at that clean edge. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty cute. I really like what's going on over here on this side. Okay. I'm gonna bird it, bird it, give me a bird, a bird. You get a bird, bird, a bird. A bird, bird, a bird. Man, a bit. Man, a bird. You know? Okay. Let's see. It's the art. It's the art. Okay. Let me see if there's anybody who perchance. No. Okay. Let's look over here then, perhaps. Perlamps. No. Okay, okay. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's see if we can find somebody. Let me find something new. Okay. Let's do I'm confused as to why they have. Hold on. Oh, they're doing studying. They're not doing artwork right now. So, okay, so then let's go like this maybe. Okay, well, there is somebody. I think I met them through John Sean? That's how I met them. That's how I know them. So we'll head on over there. So we're gonna raid Cream of Egbert. I'm pretty sure that I met them through John Sean. Yeah, we'll do. Oh, yeah. Or we could. Yeah. No, we'll do them. They're working on. I think they have their own prompt list. Their stuff is a little more. It's not as whimsical. I'll say that. It's not whimsical, but it's good. It's good art. It's cool. It's very cool stuff. Yeah. Oh, we also have to mark off that we finished. Let's go to our calendar. We get to switch out. We'll delete this one out. Yeah. And then move one up here. There we go. Haha. Good. All right. So we'll do that. And then. All right, y'all. I want to say thank you so much, everyone, for all of the follows. And just sorry, my brain is starting. You know it's time to end stream because my brain is starting to like go to mush. So I want to say thank you everybody for hanging out today. We got quilts done. Tomorrow is boop, 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 boop. You're very welcome, Sparkling. Tomorrow is Rainbow. This is Rainbow Sheep. Yo, Rainbow is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a lot of very solid color. It's going to be solid colors, but there's going to be like an array of it. Where is it? Where is our very interesting rainbow friend? There they are. Here's Rainbow. this one, we actually, like, I've got a pretty decent idea of what I want this one to look like. So we might get this one done quickly. And if that's the case, then we can do one of the backlog ones, which would be cool. Anyway, so that's the one we'll be painting tomorrow. I will be streaming. I'll start around 7 p.m. Central Time and we'll go until about 10. If you aren't following me right now, make sure that you do give me a follow so that you know when I'm going to be streaming. Otherwise, you can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Blue Sky, and then we also have a Discord that you can join and you can be posting your stuff. If you are interested in seeing some more of the StreamINK stuff and all of the amazing people that are participating in the event, the link in chat will take you to their card IO that has all of the links of where they are on social media, as well as a link for every single one of the featured streamers here on Twitch. Yeah. So thank you again. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you for all the follows, and thank you to all my subscribers. And yeah, we will raid Queen of Egbert. Okay, all that said and done. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever it is, wherever you are. If you're watching this right now on the live stream or later as a VOD, thanks. I really appreciate you and all of your support, and I'll see you next time. Okay, goodbye everybody, goodbye. I'm gonna hit the right button and then we're gonna go raid Queen of Egbert. Okay, goodbye.